Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, students. Okay, so how are you today? Okay, fine. Oh, me? I'm great. So, thank you. Now, before we start our lesson, let's play a quick game to wake up our brains. Okay? So, it's called Two Truths and a Lie Story Edition. Like our previous material is about narrative text. Good job. Okay, so I will give you three statements about stories. Okay, so and you have to guess the one is the lie. Okay, so which one is the lie? Okay, so are you ready, students? Okay, excellent. Let's play. Okay, listen carefully. Okay, so A. Malin Kundang was cursed into a stone. Okay, B. Snow White ate a poisonous apple. And C. Cinderella lived in the ocean. Okay. Okay. Repeat. Okay. So repeat. A. Malin Kundang was cursed into stone. B. Snow White ate a poisonous apple. And C. Cinderella lived in the ocean. Okay, so which one is the lie? Okay, you. Correct. C. Cinderella lived in the ocean. So you are so smart, because Cinderella did not live in the ocean. Okay, so before we read the story, let's recall what you already know about narrative text. So narrative text usually have a beginning, a middle, and of course. So they also contain characters, a conflict, and also a resolution. So for example, in Malin Kundang story, so the conflict is when he refuses to admit his mother. I wanna ask you something, guys. So do you remember what happened in the end about Malin Kundang story? Yes, he was cursed into a stone. Yes, exactly. That's why we say narrative text often have a moral value, moral lesson, because in this story, the moral lesson is about respecting our parents. Alright, okay, let's review. So today we learned about narrative text. Good job. So narrative text is a story that entertains and teach a moral lesson or a moral value. So it has characters, a conflict, a resolution, and also a moral value. So our example before is about Malin Kundang story. So can anyone tell me one moral lesson from this story? Okay, yes, of course. Respect your parents. Respect our parents. Okay, perfect, students. So for homework, I want you to write 2 till 3 paragraphs about a narrative text. It's just a short narrative text. So next lesson, next week, we will share them in the next lesson. Okay, so that's all for today, students. Thank you for your active participation. I'm proud of you, students. So see you next week. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you.